Suddenly yesterday, my ex was left I and my kids for the past 8 months decided to come back. She showed up yesterday, out of the blue. Now I was inside when I overheard her voice, like, because my kids were inside the compound with other kids, other neighbors playing, having some fun. And then I overheard a voice. She was like, "Oh, my kids, my son, my daughter. Oh, I've missed you guys." And I was peeping through the window, and at a certain point, I was peeping through the door, and I saw how she ran towards my daughter, to embrace her, to carry her. And my 1-year-old daughter, special, bluntly refused her from even coming close to her. Now, she ran to my son. Yeah, my son still recognizes her, but that happiness wasn't on his face. You understand? But he sure did know that this is my mom. You understand? And then she came to the door. She knocked on the door, and I opened the door. She was like, "How are you? Take." I brought this for the kids. I bought it for the kids, and I said, "This item, these things you bought, these kids, they don't eat these things anymore." You understand? And I don't even want it for them. You have to take what you bought back, you know. And she said she want to have conversation with me, and we had a little conversation whereby she was saying that she's back for some time. She's still around, that she would love to be coming to see the kids. She want to bond with the kids. And also my son's birthday, 4 years old birthday, will be in I think in 3 days. So she want to bond with them, and also from time to time coming to take them out. And even on the day of his birthday. And I was just listening to all the funny statements she was making, because they all sound so funny to me, like a funny joke, because she's turned into a comedian, in my eyes, all of a sudden. And she said she also want to ask me a question, but she doesn't want me to get angry. And the question is, what body lotion, what body cream am I using on the kids? Because she doesn't like their skin color. I was like, oh my God. Imagine what effrontery. Like, this girl has the guts to ask me such question. I asked her, "Are you okay? Are you sure you're okay?" And that aside, I told her, I said, "You see, you coming to tell me that you'll be coming to see the kids because you're around. Okay, I'm not going to deprive you of that privilege, okay? I'm not going to deprive you of that privilege, that right to be coming to see your kids if you want to. But you telling me that you'll be coming to take the kids out. For what? For what reason? Coming to take the kids out for what reason?" And she was like, she's the mom of the kids. She has every right. I said, "You cannot take these kids out. You can never take these kids out. I can allow you come see them, but not you telling me that you'll be taking the kids out. For what reason?" And she was still around until like past 7 p.m. and I wanted to go shower the kids. Their night baths. And she asked me, can she shower the kids by herself? I said no, you can't. And then she wanted to leave, and I said, "Take those items you bought, take them while you're going." And she said no, she's not going to take them because she bought it out of love, and with her added money, it's a gift for the kids. I said, "Take these items, if not, I'm going to throw them away." And she was like, "No, she keep the items for the kids." I said, they don't want it. And then she went out of the gates, and she was going towards that direction. And then I threw those items outside. She saw that I threw the items outside, and she picked the items, and she came back into the compound, headed straight into my landlady's room, the owner of where we live. And she was like explaining to my neighbors, saying that I threw the items she bought for the kids, and they came to meet me. I explained, I said, she can come. In fact, I'm getting pissed off because okay.